You've heard James say it a million times. Respect the Polygon. At Weather Call, we make the Polygon better. We call, text, or email you so you'll always know when you're in danger. No matter who you are, there's a Weather Call solution right for you. Check us out at weathercallservices.com.
It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Friday, the 14th of June. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather hot, mostly dry this weekend and through much of next week. We could use some rain around here. What about the prospects late this month? Let's take a look at things. This is the upper air look early this morning. Got a big old ridge west of the state that will be nosing in here in coming days, setting the stage for the hottest weather so far this year. The main mid-latitude westerlies, the jet stream, well to the north, pretty typical summertime look there. Closest rain to Alabama early this morning over parts of northern Arkansas and southern Missouri. Of course, we're dry to start the day. Got a few spots in the 60s over North Alabama. Most of the major reporting stations are in the 70s to start the day. We're expecting highs in the mid to upper 90s today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And we'll see 90s all through next week. Check the watch warning map around the nation this morning. Again, things are relatively calm. There could be a few strong storms later today across parts of the western Great Plains and the northeast United States. Maybe some severe storms around New York City and Boston with a cold front coming through. Tomorrow, a chance of strong to severe storms out across the nation's midsection and for parts of Montana and North Dakota. Day 3, which is Sunday, got a marginal risk of severe storms over parts of the high plains, the upper Midwest, the western Great Lakes. And on day 4, which is Monday, got a risk of severe storms over parts of Minnesota and the Dakotas. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days. Maybe some pretty big numbers for the coasts of Texas and Louisiana, with tropical moisture moving in. But for Alabama, again, it just doesn't look like we're going to see any beneficial rain anytime soon. For much of the state, basically nothing. And yes, there could be a few isolated showers Sunday and through most days next week, but the chance of any one spot getting wet low, the better chance of getting a shower over Mobile and Baldwin counties. And even there, I think the deeper moisture will likely be west of there. In the tropics, got the little X there off the coast of South Carolina. The Hurricane Center is still giving that only a 20% chance of becoming a depression or storm over the next 7 days as that moves northeast. And down in the southwest Gulf of Mexico, a surface low will likely form there over the weekend. And if anything drifts there, that will most likely drift into Mexico. This is the probabilistic outlook coming off the European, and it's basically just saying now there's hardly any chance of that Atlantic feature forming. And for the southern Gulf feature and the southwest Gulf, a 30 to 40% chance of developing there. But again, that's going to be drifting toward Mexico, but still that will likely push a deep plume of tropical moisture onto the Texas coast next week. So model fans, here we go. Here's the GFS. This is the 06C run, valid today at 4. Again, that big old heat ridge nosing in from the west, troughing over the northeast, and we are hot and dry. Sunny highs mid to upper 90s. Same thing tomorrow. Lots of sunshine. Upper 90s are likely. And then Sunday, we'll mention the chance of a few isolated showers, but the chance of any one spot getting wet will be low. Again, the high Sunday, mid to upper 90s. Monday heat levels may be ticking down a little bit with low to mid 90s, the deeper moisture west of Alabama. Same thing on Tuesday and Wednesday, just hot and mostly dry. Thursday next week, again highs in the 90s, lots of sun, deeper moisture well to the west. And a week from today, Friday, June the 21st, ridging over the southern half of the United States, the jet stream up near the Canadian border. Same old story. Could there be a shower somewhere? Yes, but most places dry. Hot, highs in the middle 90s. Let's keep going. Let's go out 10 days. This is Sunday, June the 23rd, and it's the same look. Ridging across the southern states. And the GFS puts one of its tropical systems on the board there near Brownsville, Texas, South Padre, but this is 10 days out, and we say this many times, but the GFS is well known for doing this, and these tend to be fantasy systems. But having said that, we do expect an active season, so we'll watch for trends. Moisture may be a little deeper here, with maybe a little better coverage of showers and storms, but don't count on it. Persistence is always the best forecast here in the summertime. Rain for Birmingham coming off the European ensemble. I think this is the best way of looking at your rain chances here. We're looking for the green line. That's the mean, and still only about 1 inch between now and the end of June. And the model spread is not that great. So, unfortunately, the concept is the weather stays relatively dry for the rest of the month of June. And yep, it's going to be hot. It's summertime in Alabama. Highs in the 90s, lows in the 70s for the next 10 days. And the latest 8 to 14-day guidance. This is for June 21st through June 27th. Temperatures above average across much of the contiguous U.S. if this verifies. Pretty cool shots out of South Florida yesterday after the soaking rains they had with the little tropical feature. Some very vivid rainbows showing up. Fort Lauderdale, Miami yesterday. They're glad to see that after having a lot of flooding problems there. Hey, good-looking sunset on the Gulf Coast yesterday. And if you got a beach trip, Gulf Shores, Destin, Panama City Beach, Navarre, Pensacola, I think the weather's going to be fine. And again, there certainly could be a few showers by Sunday and next week. But again, it sure looks like the deeper moisture will be west of that stretch of the Gulf Coast. How about some crepuscular rays yesterday coming off a cumulus cloud there? But again, just a very, very nice weather across the state yesterday, if you don't mind the heat, and that's going to be the story. So again, no book signing tomorrow. Today's the last day of VBS Scuba. It's been a great week. Hundreds and hundreds of kids at Double Oak Community Church had a marvelous time as always. And again, next week is a vacation week. So the videos will be on the blog, AlabamaWX.com. It's the best way to see them there. Bill Murray and those folks there will get it taken care of. I'll be back on Monday, June 24th. And the next book signing will be on Saturday, June the 29th in Fort Payne. And we'll have the details and the timing about a week in advance up on the social platforms. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.